Okay, we're looking at the downtown skyline on a beautiful northwest day. You know, I actually prefer paddling on days like this because it's just cooler temperatures, and I'm always in the dry seat when I'm in Elliott Bay. And so whether it's sunny or cloudy, I prefer the cloudy. See the far right tall building there, that's the Columbia Tower. The top of that is actually in the clouds. So that probably reaches up another couple hundred feet or so. Looking over at Pier 46 with the red cranes, and then directly in front of us is Baikar shipyards. So they'll build Washington State ferries in there and such. Beyond there, you can see the white cranes, that's Pier 18. They're unloading load containers. Of course, you've got Jack Dock Park, they've done a nice job. Nice little observatory there up above that red crane. There's a deck. People to get a nice view of the downtown skyline and the working waterfront. Nice little beach there at Jack Block. And as you kind of turn over here, you can see Pier 5's cranes. They're poking up over the horizon. And then just right along here, I'm just along the beach here that runs along Beach Drive along out to Alki Point, and I'm just going to kind of go poking into this dock area here. I poked in here last week, but condensation pretty much made the viewing a complete fog. So hopefully my little experiment with carving up a silica gel pack and fitting it inside the tiny little space I have left room in this case. Condensation won't be a problem today, or it'll be greatly reduced. Right straight ahead of me is Salty, so if you want some fine dining down on the waterfront, that's one of the places to go. I'll get a good meal there. So I'm going to think I've got enough room just to poke in here. And take my time. I don't really feel like taking a bunch of gel coat off my new boat. I'll glide in here. So of course I imagined at one time this was a working dock. Probably had a lot of businesses out on it, or maybe it was a lumber yard or something. It's old and decrepit. It stretches way out. The neat thing about it is if you look down underneath, it's it's one of those bottoms that when the sun is out, it just turns it into a beautiful tropical look. Sandy beach underneath the water. It was really pretty. We were looking at it last week, but like I said, the camera didn't pick it up. As this dock is crumbled in the center. There's some open spaces in the middle of it. And kind of a drag if it kind of crumbled down on me. As I look on up, I see holes, holes in the floorboard. So this is pretty much a perspective that only a kayaker could get because they've got it fenced off pretty good. And for safety reasons, obviously. This is where the Grand Illusion really shines, in the fact that I can just so easily maneuver the same boat that I use for my trips, in and out of little tight spaces. And as you can tell, I'm not a real strong edger. You can, if you edge this boat, of course, like any boat, the stronger edge you have, the better you're going to be able to turn it and maneuver it around objects. This thing fits me just fine with limited flexibility that I have. I'm one of those guys that can't reach over and touch his toes, I'm lucky if I can even get close to my ankles. Most people watch me and they're going, oh my lord, that's all the farther you can bend over? So, see here. Let's see what I can do here. I can, they're slow down. I think I'll back in there a little bit. I got enough room to put my back in between those without banging. As I don't put it in the front, just swing it around. All right. So, that little space is this thing really shows. The other thing about it, it's a little bit wider than, say, like my Explorer. So I just got so much more confidence with holding my camera. I noticed that on my trip this season. It was really comfortable for me to be in some, heavier seas than I'm used to pulling my camera out on. And I think most people, probably in the same skill set mind than me as far as whipping a camera out. This boat really made it easy to do that. Just the waves seem to roll underneath it, much like you would expect with a that's pretty close. With a Romani or an Explorer, which they kind of shine in the rough seas. So I'm going to see if I can poke my way out of this way here. I've got an object directly below me in the water that I'm kind of trying to move it past without taking off some gel coat on the underside of my boat. I've done pretty well. I'm usually pretty hard on my stuff. Not too many scratches on this thing yet. So, I don't know how long that'll last. And here we are. So I poke on out. We're looking straight at Salties with their great waterfront view. Downtown Seattle. And of course, it's a real sparkler at night with the city lights lit up. And we've got Quest Field and Safeco Field with the football, soccer, and baseball games. It's really a cool looking view. That's it.